How's it going, YouTube? This is TJ, Married Guy Gamer, with another pickups and trade video. Uh, kind of gotten off on the weekend thing. I apologize that this is coming up on a Tuesday, but I figured a video on any day was better than no video. So we'll get started here. The first is pick up Metal Gear Solid. This was a trade with Chris, SegaCD. He saw my trades video last week, and I think I sent him Bubble Bobble, and he had the Metal Gear for me. It's in great condition, complete and everything, so I really appreciate it, Chris. Next is a trade with Jason, GamerEmporium. You should all know who he is. But he had wanted my that NFL Quarterback Club boxing manual that I picked up a couple weeks ago, and I just really just sent it out to him, and just said surprise me, and he did. First, he sent a couple PS1 games, Battle Hunter, and these are in custom cases, as you can probably see, and Simpsons Wrestling. Oddly enough, this Simpsons Wrestling, you can see in the corner, says PAL. I'm not sure why the label is a PAL version, but just kind of goofy. But I appreciate it, Jason. And the coolest thing, actually, with that is he sent me just a random UFC video, UFC 44, I believe, which is actually really cool. I love the UFC. In fact, my favorite fighter is Charlie Brenneman, the Spaniard. It's actually a dude I went to high school with, so he's who I like the best there. But I appreciate Jason. I threw it in immediately last night, which is why a video didn't get done yesterday. But so if any of you are wondering why you haven't gotten games from me, or Scott, why you didn't get pictures yet, you can blame Jason. He held me up. Next is a trade with Brandon, BK Gamer. He's still pretty new to YouTube, but this is our second trade. I sent him, I believe, Ocarina of Time and a few other things I don't remember right offhand. But that he sent me first is a black SP. It looks pretty good in good condition. It is not working, and I knew that going in. It's got the charger. It's something I wanted to kind of work on as a project. I have a little bit of electronic experience, so I wanted to kind of take it on and get a little more knowledgeable on systems and stuff. However, I did not know that it was the tri-wing screws, so I've already ordered one on eBay, but it'll have to wait a few days here. But I shouldn't be surprised since the Game Boy Advance are those screws also. But, so I appreciate it. He also sent a few 64 games that I didn't have yet. Got Madden 2001. Show that without a glare. 1080 Snowboarding, which is actually a pretty good game. South Park. Quest 64, which is not a good game. And the best one out of the lot, and it was really, really cool that he sent this, and that is Mario Party. So I just need 2 and 3 now of the Mario Parties. Next trade is with not a YouTuber, or at least he doesn't post videos, but a dude that hit me up the other day. He lives here in town, and said that he likes my channels, and saw my trades video and told me he was a collector, had a bunch of stuff, and so he didn't want me to release his name or anything like that, so I'll do him the respect. But just a really cool dude, real nice guy, has a huge collection, has like 200 box Genesis games or something like that. It was like bigger than my whole collection, but had a ton of stuff. He's got a very, very near complete Nintendo 64 collection. In fact, he's only missing Worms Armageddon, Super Bowling, International Superstar Soccer 2000, Clay Fighter Sculptor's Cut, which he isn't, and Bomberman 64 Second Attack. So he's so close to a complete cartridge collection of the N64, so that's totally cool. But I went over there and spent a few hours there. Like I said, he showed me his collection and just chatted about games. And he and his wife are expecting their first child, so congrats to him. That's totally awesome. Mine's almost 3, so it's definitely a wonderful thing. And just like I said, congratulations and the best of luck to both of you. But I gave him a couple of things, some NES games, and I think I gave him Super Mario World and stuff like that. I got Super Punch Out, Super Smash Brothers Melee, and Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. These were all complete. The GameCube games were complete. And then he threw in a X-Men 2 for the Sega Genesis. So again, like I said, thank you very much. And your buddy Chris, like I said, dude, hit me up, and we'll have to do some game chasing, here in town or something. So no problem with the zone enders and stuff like that. So thank you very much just for watching my channel, and like I said, we'll go out. Next, I have just some pickups. It is 99% PlayStation 2, and I just kept finding dollar games, and I got a couple of goofy stories to go along with them. But first, I got a Wii game here, Super Mario Galaxy 2. I got this at a pawn store for $8. All their Wii games are $8. It is complete, and it's got, I believe it has the power points in here, the club points. Yeah, there they are. So I got still has the club points. I'll have to check, see if those things are still good. But otherwise, it's a complete game for Mario Galaxy 2 for $8, and I think this is still a $40 game at GameStop. So definitely happy to have it for $8. So next, this was all from a pawn store. I got 10 games, 8 PS2 and 2 GameCube. They all had $3 stickers on them, except for one of them, which had a $5 sticker. I went up to the dude and asked if they would do since I was getting 10, if they do $1 each, and they said that was cool. And funny story, I was out there with a buddy, and he was looking for just specifically Super Nintendo, and they had 3 games there, and I think they were all basketball. One was Barkley, Shut Up and Jam. I forget what the other ones were. Just stupid games that no one wanted, and the labels were torn up. One was King Griffey Jr. Baseball. But yeah, like I said, just labels torn and just not good condition, and sports games. And he asked the girl there working if she would do $1 on each of these, and she told him yeah. And so we go up to the register. He's got somebody helping him, and I have somebody different. And he goes up, and his dude rings him up, tells him $3 a piece. And he's like, what? He's like, that girl just told me $1 a piece. Oh no! And the man, I guess it must have been the store manager or something. But oh no, we don't do games for less than $3 a piece. And here I was in the register next to him, getting 10 games for $1 each. So just kind of funny that I got all my games and he didn't. But I got some pretty decent games here. First I got Star Ocean Till the End of Time. It's greatest hits, and it's actually kind of torn. But I already own this game, but I figured somebody would want it. It does not have the manual, but it does have both discs, and they're actually in pretty decent condition. So if somebody does, it's a pretty good RPG. I've played this several times now, but cool game. Next is Summoner. This is just an RPG I didn't have yet. I have not heard anything about it. It is complete, but I don't know if it's any good or anything. Next is X-Men Legends 2. I have the first one already, so this completes my X-Men set. I think I just need Marvel Alliance 2. I have the first one of that, but that'll kind of complete this kind of fighter beat-em-up series. Next is Rayman 3 Hoodlum Havoc. This was the one that was labeled for $5. I'm not really sure why, but it is also complete, and it is in real good condition. This is the only Rayman game I have. I've heard they're all pretty good games, but we'll have to check them out. Next is Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. I have Grand Theft Auto 3 and Vice City. I believe the only other PS2 one is Liberty City, but I could be wrong on that. But I've been real lucky with these games. I've been finding them with the map and the manual, so that's pretty cool to find them complete like that. Next is Jack X Combat Racing. I've started kind of finding the Jak and Daxter games. I don't know how many there are for the PS2, but I believe this is the 5th one I have right now. This one is missing the manual, however, but it's still kind of cool to find. If anyone knows how many other ones there are, I have 1, 2, 3, and I forget which one Brandon sent me before, but and then Jak X. So yeah, somebody let me know if they know. Next is Ratchet Deadlocked. Again, this is another series that's supposed to be pretty decent, the Ratchet and Clank. So this is the first one that I've found so far. It is complete, yeah. So it's complete. Dynasty Warriors 3. I love the Dynasty Warriors series. This is the first game that I've found so far. Um, Oddly enough, that this pawn store had 3 of them. This was the only one with a manual. So I picked that one up. Next are a couple of GameCube games. First one, this pawn store setup, they have all the cases on the shelf, and then, when you buy them, they go and retrieve the discs for you. So this one said Super Mario Sunshine GameCube, and like I said, they took $1 for it, and sure enough, that was the game. I didn't have high hopes of it, but actually it's in pretty decent condition. So I now have 2 disc-only Super Mario Sunshine. So if somebody wants one, let me know. And then lastly was this was a 2-disc GameCube case, and I didn't have any labels or anything written to say what it was. So I just kind of threw it out there, and especially since they said they would do $1. I just kind of took a chance. I don't know what games are 2-disc games for the GameCube. So when they came back, they gave me The Legend of Spyro: A New Beginning and Resident Evil 4 Disc 2. And at first, I didn't realize that Resident Evil was a 2-disc game, and I was like, oh, they gave me 2 games for that. That's awesome. But really just 1 and then Disc 2. So if anyone needs Disc 2 of Resident Evil, let me know. Or really Spyro. Like I said, I was just kind of taking a chance and see what game they'd throw in. And for $1, Spyro was definitely worth $1, but I'm not like dead set on it or anything. So that was from one pawn shop. And then the next pawn shop, they had a deal going. Their PS2 and Xbox games were $3 a piece, or they were doing 5 for 5. And I could not find 5 games that I wanted. And the lady told me that she would do 4 for $1 each. So that was really cool of her. I guess if I had to, I could have just picked up something to keep that deal. But I'm just not really that knowledgeable on Xbox games. So there might have been something good that I missed, but I don't think so. But the PS2 games I got were Tony Hawk's Underground. The Tony Hawk games are fun to play every once in a while. I have 3 and 4, and I believe I have Underground 2. So I have this now. I believe there's American Wasteland. There might even be a Tony Hawk Ride for the PS2. I'm not real sure, but so there's a couple other ones I still need to find to complete that series. Mercenaries 2, World in Flames. I had the first one already, so now I have the second one, so that completes that. And oddly enough, like, it's funny to me that this is like the thinnest manual I've ever seen. So I don't know if they just got really skimpy towards the end of the PS2, but it's like a 6-page manual. Oh, yeah, and something kind of funny with the Tony Hawk Underground. It says here, it came out like in 2003. So I realized that was 10 years ago, but was anyone still using AOL? They have an AOL dial-up connection for playing online. Was anyone using AOL in 2003? And then the last 2 games were probably the best ones out of the PS2 lot, I think. And that is Yu-Gi-Oh! Capsule Monster Coliseum. I've never played any of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Games. I'm familiar with the concept, but I haven't played the card game or watched the TV show or anything. But it has the manual and disc, but I guess this came with some playing cards, which it does not have in there. So I mean, I don't really need the cards, but it would be cool to have the game totally complete. And then next one was Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist of the Roses. Same thing, has the manual and the disc is good, but no playing cards in it. So I guess I'm not going to find the cards, because like I said, I don't have any of them, and I don't really know anything about them. But the games look pretty decent. They're strategy games, so this should be fun. But that's pretty much my pickups. I thank you for tuning in. Please check out BK Gamer, Chris SegaCD, and Jason GamerEmporium. I don't know why you haven't checked them out yet if you haven't, but thanks again for checking me out, and I'll see you next time.